Good morning. I know this is kind of a weird angle, but I kind of like it. Looks like I'm in a forest. No, I'm just kidding. I wish. So today is Tuesday. Yay. So I'm gonna do some more gouache. I always do this right when I start. I should do it before. Because you guys are probably like, dude, that sounds terrible. Yeah, well, too bad. Okay. So, gonna be painting nothing. Nothing ever again. Goodbye. I'm just kidding. Okay. Let me just No. No. This is a struggle bus. That's something I might paint. I don't know. So I really enjoy this certain type of aesthetic and I had no idea what the name of it was. So like for example, whoa. It's like nature taking over like concrete. Does that make sense? So like seeing a concrete structure full of like moss and stuff on the side. This is my jam. I didn't know what that was called, but it's called eco brutalism. I'm freaking toasting right now. I have a heater pointed at me. I have to take this off quick. You guys know when you get really hot and you're about to be like, that was that just now. Okay. Black is the new black. Okay. So, yeah, I'm gonna do stuff like eco brutalism or like for example, that's sick to me. I'd live in a home just like that. So if any of you have a free home that looks like that, give it to me. Give it to me. Okay. Well, pretty sure that's probably the worst intro I've ever filmed. Gonna keep it because you know what? It's good to be relatable. Right? Okay. Bye, folks. Catch you in the art making world. Bye. Oh. Welcome back, weirdos. We're back at my swamp. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Hit the bell if you want to be notified for future uploads. And yeah, so let's get into it. So today I thought I'd talk about like self-love and being kind to yourself. And the reason I wanted to talk to y'all about it is because I find that I am my own like worst enemy. Like I'm the meanest to myself. And I'm sure I know I'm not the only one who struggles with like being kind to yourself and being patient and the whole self-love situation. But so if I feel like it personally helps me if I talk about it to y'all, and by y'all I mean my grandma, my sister, my mom, and those few cool cats of you that I don't know that have continuously come back. Thank you. Yeah, so if I talk to you guys about it, it helps me kind of like, concrete it into the whole brain mass situation, I don't know. It's kind of like that situation where like I don't know if you had teachers like when I was training to be an EMT. I realized I was way too sensitive when I did my hospital day. I'm going off track, but like in class when we'd be going over stuff like I don't know, obstruction of an airway. When we the teacher like John, he would have us come up to the front of the class and like teach it to the rest of the students, and so like that kind of helps. I don't know, it's that idea. If I like talk about it, it'll yeah. Anyways, so self-love, what is it? I don't know, man. I don't know. Just leave. I'm just kidding. So to me it means being your own best friend. So, I personally love my own company, and I'm good with that. So like I'm my own best friend. And obviously I'm not my own best friend. Like I have best friends, but like you got to love yourself before you can move on and love others. You got to take care of number 1. So being your best friend, being your own cheerleader, pepping yourself up. You're gonna have if you think you're having a bad day, doing that Navy SEAL self-talk, so like amp yourself up. If you're struggling through the day, it's 12 o'clock and you got lunch soon. You tell yourself, you got this, you got 1 more hour, just get through the hour. And that's a really bad example, but like the Navy SEALs do it to get through their hard days. So if they do it, and they get a lot of money put into their training, so if they do it, we should be doing it. So self-talk, get yourself squared away, pep yourself up, be that cheerleader, and then being that bright voice for yourself. So we all have it, and I swear if you say you don't have it, then you're a monk and you shouldn't even be on here. Okay, you should be meditating. I'm just kidding. But so like we all have that harsh voice that's like, you suck, this is ugly, you did wrong. Turn that frown upside down. Be the bright light, okay? Instead of being, that looks ugly, you say, hey, maybe it doesn't look that great, but at least I did something. I did something creative. How many other people could say they did that today? Okay. Not being so harsh on yourself. And I am one of those people that is extremely harsh on myself. And that's not good, okay? Like it's not helpful. I mean, it's just negativity spewing through your little mind hole. What's that going to do? It's going to make your day worse. It's going to make you, think even worse of yourself. You're just going to be digging yourself into that negative coffin, 6 feet under of negativity. So yeah, not being so harsh and judgmental on yourself. Being patient, so with your thoughts and emotions, we're only human. Thoughts and emotions will be there randomly and very intense, and so just knowing that, and just knowing that an emotion is just an emotion. And this is such a weird way to say it, because you're like, yeah, I know it's an emotion, I have emotional problems. No, I'm just kidding. But to just see it as a concept, like, oh, it's just an emotion. Okay, I may be sad, but it's just an emotion. Okay, I'm not me as a person. Yeah, I might be sad, but like that doesn't make me. It's just a state of being. So just knowing that and being patient and moving on from it. Okay, being an advocate for yourself, so sticking up for yourself. If someone's hurting your feelings, or you're at a workplace situation and someone's kind of bullying you, stand up for yourself. Be that it's kind of like that saying where it's like, we all have that like inner child and you need to protect it. Like you need to protect that kid, like you need to protect that baby you that's inside, and you gotta fight for them. So there's that. And then putting your happiness and well-being at the top of your priorities. So not putting yourself at the bottom, and saving what you need to do for yourself the last part of your day. I mean, that's not good. That's not good, friends. You got to look out for number 1. And guess who's number 1? You. Guess who's number 1? Me, for me. I'm not your number 1. I'm my own number 1. Okay? And appreciating yourself. And I need to do this more often, and I was doing it yesterday. I was like, you know what, Lucy? I'm proud of Lucy. You know why? Because the old Lucy was like, oh, I'll start my YouTube channel when this happens. I'll start it when this happens. But the Lucy now is like, you know what? Yeah, I might have an iPhone 11 with a really crappy camera and resolution and whatever. But I did it anyways. And I stuck with it. And I'm still sticking with it. So I'm proud of myself, and I appreciate the hard work I've been putting in to something that I just watched for years, and now I'm a part of it. Yay! And then lastly, there's more to this. This is just what I've written down. And not sacrificing your needs for others. And that was the biggest thing for me for a while. I was like, I gotta help these people. I gotta help my family. And then at the whole time I was struggling. I was like, what about me? What about Mittens? What about my needs? And now, guess what? Mittens puts Mittens' needs first. And I'm doing great. Okay? And then, so, out of all of those, I find it very hard to implement sometimes, okay? I find that well, before I start to get in, so for me, self-love, like, it's all of what I just said, but for right now, what my script I wrote down, I was kind of going off a lot of thoughts because I have, like, a lot of negative racing thoughts, and so a big part of self-love for me is not listening to those mofos when they say I suck and being like, you know what? No, you suck. I'm great. Okay? So I find that I have, like, a lot of racing thoughts that can start off positive but can quickly turn, like, really unfriendly, harsh, extremely judgmental to myself. And one thing that kind of helps me combat the scrambles, which is, I call it that, when you're getting a little off kilter and you're going into that negativity spiral, those are the scrambles, is to bring myself back to the present or meditate. So, like, being more self-aware. So, like, because when I let my brain spin these webs of, like, unuseful, like, toxic thoughts and emotions, it's not good. And it's hard to explain. You're probably like, what does this have to do with self-love? And it coincides with self-love because recognizing when you're going down the scramby rabbit hole, being patient with yourself, pulling your mind out of the scramby state, right? It's hard to self-love if you're not in the present or being self-aware and recognizing when that rabbit hole appears. So, you know, when you start, you got to take a step back and be like, whoa, whoa, whoa. Those thoughts are getting pretty gnarly town. Maybe I need to step back, take a second, do some deep breaths, maybe write some gratitudes down. You know, everyone should be doing that, and I try and do it every day, and it's hard. But, you know, when you write down a gratitude, you're taking yourself out of whatever you were thinking, and you're in the moment, and you're thinking about what you're grateful for, which puts you in a positive vibration. And I'll be saying that through the rest of my life. You want to be in a positive vibration, okay? If you don't believe in manifesting, I'm sorry, man. I feel bad for you, because you can manifest, you can get what you want. And I know this sounds like a bunch of BS, some bullsharkery, but it's true. And yeah, sure, I'll be that crazy hooey hippie art chick, whatever, that's fine. But the universe, man, is with you, okay? You just gotta recognize it, okay? Just be open, be aware, alright? Okay? And a lot of the time, my racing thoughts will include other people. So, like, my family and friends and, like, coworkers. And I'll be, like, writing these stories in my head. Like, for example, the other day, I thought I had possibly hurt one of my coworkers' feelings because whatever reason, I just thought I did. And so the days I had off were spent just thinking about that person, how I might have hurt them, how I affected them. And you know what? That person probably wasn't even thinking about me. And I was thinking about them, you know? And I'm making all these stories up in my head. And it's like, whoa, whoa, whoa. That's not even happening. You don't even know. This person has their own life outside of work. They're dealing with their own BS, and I know they are. They're going through a tough time, and that's why I was like, oh my god, I hate their feelings. You know what? No, it's fine. It's all good, okay? Okay?
Me, at
so
least. I don't ever know when you're watching this.
oh wow, where was I going with that? Okay, so, and all of these thoughts and emotions are putting me into, like, a negative frequency and vibration, which will, like, only attract more negative happenings, right?
Okay. Well, first
of all, I scared my cat. I'm flipping the page and she just looked at me. I'm sitting on my bed. She's like, you suck.
Just now.
No, I don't, Skitty. That's negative.
Some Posca pens.
So when you let the like toxic thoughts go through you, it's not helping. And also you gotta remind yourself, you're not what you think. You're not what your thoughts are.
I don't really know what to work on, okay? And maybe you guys could help me.
So when I take a step back and I become more self-aware, I can patiently bring the thoughts and emotions to a positive state. So, which is self-love.
I really want
when
to
you're in a
get
constant
into, like,
positive state, you manifest what you want into fruition.
Digital art making,
right?
Which I do sometimes.
You might be like, no, and I'm telling you, it's right. Okay, even when I'm wrong, so, like, I'm right.
You know.
All right.
Mix my paints.
Okay.
Churn it like butter.
So that's part one of self-love.
Okay, so this is my thinking.
You're probably
maybe,
like, this is
and
so
this is why I'm like, you guys need to comment.
I know.
Tell me what you think.
I tried my best. I wrote out a script.
So
I wish you could see the script. It is
I'm not good
intense.
With Procreate.
It's a lot.
Let's just say that.
I'm trying my best.
Tutorials like how to use Alpha Lock, blah blah blah. I just learned how to do a GIF, which I'm proud of. But so like basically what I want to do is start making like concept like lands, like worlds, but like in a certain style. And I'm not trying to copy this one person. I just like that, like, obviously we know my favorite color is green by now, I hope you know. But like I want to make stuff like, so for example, here's a picture of, where is this? Heaven Gate in China. So like this is like a sick concept to me. So like for me, what is like inspiring for me is like this massive hole, or like what was whatever I said, going into like green, like I don't know, that like idea of like a huge portal opening into like green and like a huge stairs. Like I want to make like my cats are crazy. Do you see that over here? Watch that corner. If I'm doing weird, if you don't want to listen to me, watch at least this corner right here. You see some kitty action. But so, okay, so it's like one part. So, but like, let me find the person that like I was inspired by, and that's what's making me want to do this like digital world creating. Don't look at my dirty, the kitties. Make dirty. Okay, so for example, like that, I love the colors they use. I love how like kind of simple everything is. Like you don't see a bunch of like it's just simple, and I like that. So I want to do stuff like that. I don't know why I'm making it so complicated in my head. So like I guess what's making me like, first of all, I'm the style I want of like the outline, I don't know how to work the Procreate brushes. Like I don't. So I've been trying. So like I want it to look textured, the line, not like one thick like dark line, you know what I'm saying, like pencil-y looking. But I don't know how to make my Procreate brushes like that. And I was trying to learn, but I can't. So if you guys know or have a pack of brushes that I could buy or something that like you bought offline, send me the link. But so like, what was the main, there's this like one that really just spoke to me, and I was like, I want to build a world. And this, again, this is super simple, but like like that is so cute. And so, okay, I know this is getting long, but this is my channel, so I need to calm down. It's fine. If you guys really hate it, just skip, go to the art part. Oh yeah, okay. What was, so, okay, well, for example, so like this, I was like, whoa, that's sick. So like you see, like again, the big portal opening, and it's like you can see how small the scale of the people is compared to like the big massive like castle in the background. So what I was trying to do, and I thought I'd draw it out first, and I did with markers, and I didn't. What are you? Okay. It's not very good. It's not very good. I wasn't getting the like style I wanted. Like I just want color, just like flat color, little bit of shading. You crazy babies. But so then I tried it on Procreate, and that's when it got a little not good. Don't make fun of my camel. I mean, I don't know, man. I don't know. What am I trying to do? Like, is this a thing for you guys? Am I overcomplicating everything? Like, I want to start doing stuff in this, like, certain style, but I feel like I can't. I'm not doing it very good. Whatever. That's the story of everyone's life, right? Try and do something, but you don't do it gooder. So, yeah. I guess, I'm gonna end the intro because it's already 7 minutes, and y'all probably are like, just shut up and paint. I'm trying. I don't know what to paint right now or how to even go about it. So I'll see you in a few minutes. You'll see that I've figured out what I've painted in a few minutes, so. Bye. Okay, so I thought I'd do like a little check-in. Art's hard today. It's hard. So, it's eh. I like where this was going. I was like, oh, I want to use a sparkly gold paint. Wish I didn't, but you know what? That's how you learn. So yeah, so I think right now I'm gonna take a break. Okay.